Commander,
Commander.
have you you've caught up on the mission briefings I brought back through time with me?
I mean, listen. I tried, and I tried so hard.
Did you get how far did you get?
I didn't. I didn't really matter, I think, in the end.
Oh no!
That was odd delivery. Hi, welcome to Linkin Park's lyrics presented in conversation with Kyle and Ryan.
Commander Kyle and Ryan.
I've become so numb with our humor, Kyle.
Oh,
I can't feel it anymore.
Ryan,
No, I'm kidding.
you need to break this habit.
Wow. That should be a sitcom. Just two people.
You're making me feel faint.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember more, but
I just want to find somewhere that I belong.
Welcome to XCOM Tactical Zeros.
Yeah.
Why is the number so high? Because the heroes turn zeros, and this is like Survivor. So get your ropes on the horn. Let's go, Zeros! Come on, Halbert! Get in there, Red!
I mean,
I want to see this cat.
Probes might show up on the horn at some point.
Play Survivor now,
yeah.
Except with like one or two really good Survivor players, just to throw it for a loop.
Yeah.
How do we know almost in Survivor season, Kyle? I'm excited.
Oh,
it's my
good.
Favorite. It's like the only game show I care about, but I still love. It is a game show, people. I've said it before, but it is.
Of course, it is.
It's good.
This
It's
is a
so
long
game
game
show this
show.
season. They're bringing back two real veterans, Boston Rob, who you might have heard of because he's like fame.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys who called his shot. He basically socialed his game until the last bit and then turned on everyone. They're like, well, you're going to have to win all the challenges. And he's like, fuck you. I put you all here because I'm going to beat you all in the challenges. And then he revved it up and won all the challenges to the end of the game. He was like unanimous by the jury because it's like, well, I mean, what are you going to do when someone does that, guys?
You're going to go to engineering is what you're going to do, Ryan.
Yep. So here, the format here in Tactical Zeros is changed.
Yes.
We said in the open episode, this is episode 2.
That it is.
Kyle will now be on the sticks, if you will, on the field.
Yeah.
And I'm taking over commander duties here. I'm going to do a little more.
Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you think.
Yeah, we know what happens here. You drones. Fucking my
Drones. Yeah.
So
we
you
did.
know what? We're not.
Sorry,
we're
go
gonna
ahead.
get this med kit. I think,
Yeah, I think we
start,
have to
but,
because it's tutorial.
Yeah.
I'm on it, Commander.
Also, as we learn, medkits really useful.
Yeah, Oliver. We need to remember. We need to find our Oliver early
I mean, look pretty
and
good
trust
so
in him. I feel like we didn't trust in Oliver enough throughout the original campaign.
Yeah.
As in, we were bringing a lot of other squads without Oliver and not being
Because
like.
he was injured all
hey,
the time.
Sure, but like we could have waited, or like we didn't go back to the base a lot and like change it over till like halfway through the series to like, oh, this heals them faster.
Yeah. Let's
Like,
do
what I'm
other
saying
shit.
is if the mission's even easy, if we have an opportunity to wait a few days and bring the best unit healed, maybe we'll bring the best unit healed because we don't want to risk losing anyone until we get ourselves a stable base of good units, you know? Like what I'm saying is these are my decisions, and so this is.
You're not wrong.
That's why I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just telling you my strategy on the field
Yeah.
operative general. All right, let's go to research.
Yeah, so at this
Hi,
point, you
Shannon.
don't have any decisions. You're just going through tutorial beats, so you fucking get through that shit until you get to make choices.
And we know what happens here. The key.
Yep.
And we're maybe gonna do these objectives.
Hey, could get the mind jack.
Actually, you know what? That's on you. Now that I think about it, I can research the shit, but some of this stuff is do a thing to a unit. So even if I give you the advice to do it, I mean, it's all on you. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Modular weapons.
So, if I remember correctly, we did make a decision that this would be, while everything is ultimately your decision,
Oh,
there is,
yeah,
there are meetings.
we
There's
can
going to
go
be
back and
collaborative.
forth.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
put a ballot on the table, but
Yeah,
I'm
we
the
didn't
only
build the
vote.
Chinese wall. Yeah.
Yeah,
I get to make a
gotcha.
case, though. So, yeah, we got modular weapons, we got hybrid
I,
materials.
I'm the award committee, but you're the one who helps make the ballot with me for the award committee.
Yeah. So, why can't we do the
The one
sectoid
that-
autopsy? Is it because we don't have a sectoid body? Oh, we don't have a
Because
scientist.
we don't have enough scientists.
Yeah, at all. We have no scientists. All right.
From
So
a variety of.
we could get officer. Blue.
No, that's what
I think
it
that
costs.
gives. I think that gives us no, but the autopsy. So I think that's the thing that gives us the mind jack. What was hybrid materials? Could you hover over that for a second? Bodies recovered. Blah blah blah. So that'll be shields.
Improvements over own equipment. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
then
I'm leaning on.
And then
The
modular weapons.
But I'm leaning on hybrid materials.
Yeah,
but
it's
I'll
basically
let you
offense,
make your-
defense, or plot. So, I mean, we need all three of these things. So I don't really think, and they're all 3 days. Yeah.
Hybrid materials it is.
Yep.
Research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin
All right.
immediately. I'll send word when a complete report.
So we only have 6, or how many units do we have? We're still in the tutorial, aren't we? I think we have to still do what they want us to do here.
Yep.
To a degree. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we're still not in the air.
Setting course for
There we go. We're flying, Ryan.
Also, now we know. Remember, it took us a little bit in the last series to realize the way the daytime stuff worked. So we were making decisions if we can't go somewhere else because it would burn so many days and we would ruin ourselves. But it's like, oh, we can fly there and come back because it's just the way the timer goes backward and forward.
Yeah, that's not stupid at all.
Oh yeah, guerrilla operations. Okay.
All right. Well, I think we have
We
to
would
do this
get
mission.
Dr. Anataja Chimpuronov. Okay, that's a
Chimpuronova.
Bond lady if I've ever seen the name one.
I mean,
yes,
it's not a
Miss
sex pun.
Chimpunova.
So are you sure?
They're not all sex puns.
Octopussy.
They're a lot of them are. Yeah, but they're not all.
Send me in, Commander.
I'm now blanking on Bond girl names. So I'm just like I used to know them, and now it's been a while since I've watched all the Bonds
Truth.
or the ones I like.
Annie.
I would
Vesper
like to
Lynn.
watch them all though.
That's a Bond girl.
At one point.
Yeah. I imagine those older ones don't hold up.
One his last name is just January. And then they make a bad comes once a year pun or something. New Year's. Yeah,
Oh yeah, January comes.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
No, it was Christmas.
That was like I'm pretty sure that it was Christmas. You're right. Yeah. Denise Richards, I think, was that one.
Yeah, Christmas comes once a year.
I actually like that Bond movie though.
Yeah.
I think that's the one where the villain has a bullet lodged in his head.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen most of those older ones.
He's like a Tony Stark situation where it's like near his brain, but it's like slowly killing him. But like, you know what I mean? So it's gonna take time. But
Yeah.
then it numbs his senses, so he doesn't care about pain. He's bulletproof. Anyway, I think
Oh,
we're gonna do
no.
this.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have to. So
It's easy.
I'm gonna protect the device.
We only have 4 units right now, but we know who they are, and they did really well in the field, Commander.
Well, I don't think this is the same. I don't think this is
Or General.
The 4. No, we got 2 rookies coming in here. We got Zach Morris. We've got
Oh, Preppy's here,
Preppy's here.
or otherwise known as Trash.
Zach Morris is trash. Yep. Yeah, so he's here. We've also got.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's if we got some new soldiers, we should go back out for a sec. Oh, it won't let me back out.
No, you won't. Edit, I think, is what
hold
you
on.
want to get to what
Yeah.
you're going for. Yep, Zach Morris.
There he is.
Nope, no, that's not what we want.
Okay.
You're in, loadout is what.
We're giving Zach the.
Are we?
Med kit?
I don't know. That's all we have basically is regular shit and one person has a med kit. Do we want to give it to one of the rookies, or do we have a specialist actually, or are they injured?
That's a good point. How do I back out? Well, let me back out.
I don't know.
Oh, I have to give it to someone, so it's like, haha. So I think I can just switch soldiers. We got Jane Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Squatty
that's
kid.
she's
She's wounded. Fluke girl.
So is Lily Aldrin.
Yeah.
I forgot Kramer. I forgot about the ass man.
Yep.
Kramer. We got. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
She's on too. I saw her.
Yeah, and she's got the gremlin, so let's go.
Yeah. How fitting. For those who don't know, Abby Hammond from the short-lived but amazing Netflix series
7:30 to diet.
with the one and only Timothy.
Oliphant. So who's Miller?
we go.
Is that Phil Miller?
Oh, I
Is it
don't know.
Tandy himself?
Yeah, it's Rocket Man. That's your boy. That's Rocket Man. That's Jason Sudeikis from the short-lived
Oh,
series.
oh, right. Mike Miller, his brother.
It had 6 seasons. The Last Man on Earth,
Yep,
which was about more than one person.
that is correct.
It's a weird title. All right, Kyle. I think it's time to put it into your control.
Yep.
So I'm gonna hit launch mission. You know what this means, everyone? I gotta go to the party.
Yep. We should really do this not during the fucking loading screen, but yeah. Because we miss all that
I like
cool...
it better where I give you the controller right as you're about to do the mission.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
Because then I lose control.
The squad is ready to deploy on your order, Commander.
Oh, I don't know if I want to go. Yeah, alright.
Alright, so I have only one word of advice. Or one sentence of advice.
Okay.
Win at all costs. If you come back a loser, there will be consequences, Commander.
Okay.
If Warframe has taught me anything, there will be consequences.
No pressure.
We got a pretty good crew here, though. Save for Zach Morris.
Yeah.
But hey, if Zach Morris can do his stupid thing and stop time,
So we've got
that'll
a
be useful.
protected device. Okay.
I guess, and for the kids out there, you know, maybe and uninitiated, if you don't know who Zach Morris is, Zach
He's
Morris
trash.
is yeah, he's also the main character of
Saved by the Bell.
90s teen drama show, sort of, so kind of sitcom sometimes, Saved by the Bell. He was lovable at the time, and now some of his actions are less lovable.
Correct.
That said, he still the relationship between him and Kelly, even though it has problems early on, they gives the big TV wrap up at the end, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just how shows were at the time.
Yeah, that's how TV worked.
They had good
Yeah!
couple moments too. They didn't just have only bad couple moments. Zach had his spots,
Yeah. All right.
both good and bad. He's like a Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder. Hi.
Now, do I remember the controls for this game? Not at all.
Zack Snyder did Batman vs Superman. If you didn't know.
Yes. I did.
300 and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sucker Punch. 300
Very-
was good.
Very familiar with the
Batman vs Superman is the Zach Morris of movies. Very
Oof.
good moments, also very bad moments. Martha.
See around this corner.
All right, I see you're going here. I know one Greg Miller though would defend the shit out of Batman vs Superman. I'd defend it too. I think that it's a better movie than it is bad. So you know, maybe it isn't completely the Zach Morris, because I don't know if I'd defend Zach Morris. I'm just saying I'm not opposed to rewatching Saved by the Bell at some point. Haven't done it since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure a lot of it has aged badly, and that the best character nowadays is probably Mr. Belding.
Oh.
Somehow.
100%.
Because like initially as a kid, you're like, "Fuck that adult," you know what I mean? Then that's when you watched it, you know, because it was appealing to that. But now I'm just like, he probably gets bullied by the kids the whole time, and you're just like, "Oh man, Mr. Belding, one of these days, these kids are gonna invite you to their wedding," and then they do, because it's such a weird show.
Yeah.
Because somehow he's like one of the only adult figures that they actually care. Even though they have parents, if I remember correctly,
Do their parents ever show up? Like,
I'm pretty sure they're very sparingly featured. They're like the parents in Stranger Things. They're busy.
it's yeah, maybe not the best parent to be compared to if you're a parent. That's not the goal.
Hey, why do you think Zach? How do you think Zach learned the ability to stop time? It was during all his alone time because the parents are never hanging out with him.
Hey,
the
get the
parents
fuck
hang out
away
with the
from our
kids?
thing!
The kids are busy hanging out at the milkshake bar or whatever the fuck it is, the juice shop. You know the thing I'm thinking. There's like it's like a diner
at the
equivalent.
Max, Ryan. It's called the Max.
Oh, there you go. Kyle remembers. Shit, Kyle's like, I just did a rewatch of that show, Zach.
No,
Zach
I just
doesn't
know
hold
what it's
up.
called.
Commander, we have a chance to do some serious damage here. Before
Yeah, I know how to ambush. You're talking to the wrong commander, asshole.
That show started when they were super young, though, didn't it?
They were like, so there was a sister show for the first season that half of the characters were on called, I think it was called Good Morning Miss Bliss with like Zach Lisa, and Screech.
Yeah, now I remember.
Where they were in a different fucking... They were in, like, Maine or some shit.
It also had a catchy intro. I don't know.
Oh, the Saved by the Bell itself? Oh, yeah.
Saved by the Bell, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that was
that
a thing in the 90s. Something tells me that shows like Power Rangers and that would not be nearly as... Kids would not have been in that stuff as if it wasn't just like, oh, that intro ripped. I'm going to watch that now. Anime sometimes does the same thing. Anime tends to lean more metal and random, though.
Oh, yeah.
Not even in tone with it. All right, let's take out this sectoid. Come on, Kramer, you got this. If you're wondering why we gave Kramer the Jason mask, ask Kyle.
Because he's fucking crazy.
There you go. We were trying to figure out what's the XCOM equivalent of just opening a door. You set the other guys on Overwatch?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured you did. I just, I was talking about...
One of them I set too far back, though, so I fucked up. I think only
sorry,
two of them are gonna get
Commander.
shots.
I already know what's going to happen since you sent me the docs for the from the future, so I'm
I mean, we've already changed the future. You haven't killed anybody. So... Yeah, they might be aware of us now.
What's up, aliens? Overwatch.
Yeah!
Rocket Man gonna miss. Oh, Zach Morris.
Zach Morris isn't
Morris
trash on
gets a
that one,
kill.
though. Nicely done,
Oh.
Morris.
I told you, he stopped time. That's super
Promotion.
useful in XCOM.
Yo, shit, Ryan! Why didn't we think of this before?
Yeah. Zach Morris is our early Clint, is what you're saying. Okay.
Clint.
Hawkeye? Or sorry, no.
Nope.
The
Oliver.
Green Arrow, the other the archer from DC.
Yeah. All right, Kramer.
I mean, to be fair though, Green Arrow's pretty preppy. I'd say he'd hang out with Zach Morris.
Oh, 100% he would hang out with Zach Morris. Do we have angles
They'd
on
be
this?
at the max or whatever you called it.
It's called the Max. What the fuck is that thing?
It's the name of the convenience store. They changed actually.
Oh,
They're circling
propane
now.
tank.
Hey,
I
mean,
hang on.
Kramer would just do. I'm gonna say narratively, Kramer would do that regardless.
That's also close enough to the thing. Yep, we're.
Yeah, I mean, this is. Listen, we've.
It's not D&D though, Ryan.
No, but we the other feature found its way to make it narrative. Okay, you just killed a hostage, but that was still Kramer. You're a little reckless.
But damn it, you get results.
Well, he did. Say hello to my little Kramer. All I'm saying is the other feature, all the characters somehow died in ways that was fitting to their thing. If this is the inverse, where all the characters somehow do heroic things that are fitting to their thing, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I can see that.
The moment that we can give anyone bombs, we have to give it to the C4. Hammond.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For those who don't get that reference, you should seriously watch the 3 seasons of Santa Cruz Diet. Because someone should save that show, seriously. With all the streaming services out there, how is someone not just been like, ah, fuck it, sure. Drew Barrymore and Timothy Oliphant leading a show, a zombie comedy, no less.
Yeah.
But it's of inverse, people, if you're wondering. It's like how Last Man on Earth is kind of an inverse. Last Man on Earth is an apocalyptic type of thing, but it's like a comedy sitcom in that setting, which is weird. And Santa Clarita, she's a zombie. And instead of it being about stopping zombies, it's about eating Nazis.
Yep, that did happen in that show.
Oh. And as we said before, Timothy Oliphant is like the Ben Stiller role. He's like the nervous, jumpy husband. They're realtors.
Nervous
before he
neighbor.
becomes a zombie.
You know the.
Yeah, he's like Ned Flanders almost, but hilarious. And their daughter, Abby, happens to be one of the more badass characters. She's a high school student, but, you know, because she grew up on nerd shit, she's prepared for zombies to exist. She's more just like, fuck it, okay. Means we gotta just hit the fan and do the shit. Her and her, you know, what's the term for the guy who's like the friend but not?
Friend zone?
He's friend zoned, but he really isn't, you know?
Yeah. What
like it's like, oh, they'll get married eventually, but
range.
he's friend zoned until like she's an adult, right? And then it's like, yeah, they'll end up together.
All right, Miller.
Eric.
Need you to get a little close.
Eric's mostly notable on top of being funny, geek, comedic relief because his mom's the waitress from Sunny.
Yeah, his mom's the waitress, and she wants to bang everybody.
Yeah, she's the waitress.
Does the waitress want to bang everybody?
She bangs Frank. She bangs Dennis.
Frank?
She banged
Okay.
Almost.
Dennis, I knew she did. No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
In the early
Frank.
episodes, they do a lot. There's a lot of scenes where she just reveals she bangs someone else in front of Charlie, and Charlie just like gets all teary-eyed, and then the episode ends. That they actually do that in the episode where she first bangs Dennis, because she bangs Dennis, and then of course Dennis doesn't want to actually have a relationship with her because it's Dennis.
Yeah, because he's a serial killer.
Yeah,
get fucked!
Because Dennis is you, Zach Morris. No. See, Zach isn't full on that, technically. Zach's just a little too obsessed with the idea of the whole, romantic love relationship, one person destined to be together thing. Even though the show makes it out where that's the case. What they should have done with Zach is what they're doing with Eric, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
What's the angle? Yeah.
Sits there friend-zoned and then gets the girl in the end.
Well,
as opposed to a creepy creepy stalker and then gets the girl in the end. Creepy stalker who can stop time, which is also even more fucked up because that would give him
take the bad shot,
right? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It was 25%.
Yeah. I mean, like, I can't grenade, so because I have to protect that thing, so
Wouldn't that be an interesting power for Batman? That would actually be a justification of how he does what he does. If he could just stop time. That's how he always has planning. Because he just, shit, you've beat me to the punch here. Stop. What do I need? And just turns into the fucking, the kids from Lemony Snicket's. How do we not have them in here? Man.
I mean, maybe we do,
TLC.
Ryan? Yeah.
They're to be fair, they're not really zeros. None of them.
Shit, I didn't realize he was going to be an idiot. I would have just
there's only
Overwatched.
3 of them, the Baudelaires. So who would be 4?
Oh,
Jacques,
I mean,
your boy? I feel like Jacques was in the last one.
He was, so he can't.
But we could do Lemony himself.
I'm
trying to think, who would you do with the Baudelaires? Oh no, if it was a 0. Oh, how did I not think of this before? What's his name? The fucking, the banker.
Yeah.
Poe.
Yeah.
He is the biggest 0 in that series. He is like the bumbling idiot equivalent of oh man, that character is great.
All right, Zach Morris.
Essentially, the Baudelaires are always in trouble, and it's blatantly obvious, and he is just like oblivious to it 90% of the time. Shit, Morris doing work. Thanks for telling us. Just stop time and reload, you ass.
Flawless victory, son!
So what we determine is me just sitting here rambling about shows while you wreck them is what we need to do. You wrecked it, Ralph. So we need to continue. I mean, we could you probably can do more than one mission this episode. The pace you're putting in.
Probably not more than one mission, but we can definitely do.
I mean, I don't know what are we at? Probably because we wasted too much time on share play.
Yeah.
Do I have the controller back? Do I have to take it back? I think I do.
Yeah.
Sorry, people. Look at my dashboard. Oh, we still got 22 minutes here. We can do another quick mish if it's quick.
Probably not mission, but we can definitely do some fucking ship stuff.
Or get to a mission.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we'll leave it on a mission stinger actually for this episode.
Maybe.
Depends how far the tutorial takes us.
Yeah. But can I just 0 damage?
0. Zach might be trash, ultimately, is what I'll say. But he ain't Dennis tier. Dennis wasn't even allowed in the feature, we decided. It's just too scary. You can't bring in Dennis, people. Dennis is a very good thing in Sunny in terms of comedy. But, like, only Sunny can pull off Dennis.
Alright, I know you have the controller, but we gotta do some
you got to make these decisions. Yeah, but
we make them together
for you here.
Yeah,
I'll click for you here, though.
Yeah.
We also we're promoting
don't get to make
Preppy.
any choices here. Yeah.
No, we don't. So
yeah, that checks out. So he has
Yep,
a sword because we can't do anything else.
Yeah. All right, Preppy. Promoting Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter, sniper. That makes sense. He's in space.
Yep. And
the
Assman
Assman.
is our best soldier so far. So we got
Kramer,
Black.
well, I mean, he did do that sick propane kill civvies, and he still got flawless. Apparently, the people at Central were just like, what's a few casualties? Sorry,
Oof.
war is all is what is all is war? Love is war, all is hell. I don't know. What am I saying? Blast
Okay.
Cannon or Shredder, bud?
So armor was a problem in the later stages last time.
And then this just does it to regular attacks. I like that. I'm also advising that because I feel like the lessons we learned from the future. We Back to the Future. We're gonna fix the timelines.
Yeah.
I think Shredder's the correct. I think none of us.
Although,
would
hang
feel
on, a
alive.
bonus point of armor would make him pretty tanky.
Yeah, but
sorry.
Kramer's not tanky. I feel like he's glass.
Yeah,
cannon.
I think that. Yeah, I don't think that this is like it's clearly always better to go Shredder, but in this case, I'm down for Shredder. But there will be scenarios where some blast padding's gonna be
Yeah,
coming
we'll bring
in
a
for sure.
heavy with glass cannon yet. Like that's the thing. But if we do this correctly, we're gonna have these zeros will become heroes. They're gonna go back through time, which means the last character we need to add is Marty J. Fox. He's not a zero though. That's unfortunate. Neither him or Doc Emmett Brown are zeros. We're gonna keep these resources too, and not just happen to sell them all at the black market until we've thoroughly used them to get the things we want, and then we can label the resources. That's my bargain. I know.
We can start clearing out the old equipment and debris from the ship to make room for new
We need to do some excavation. Got it. That's tutorial. Let's do it.
these rooms. First, we'll need to assign an engineer to the task.
Yep.
Once we start getting into the far reaches of the ship, it's going
All
to
right,
take
Anastasia Shipnarova.
Oh yeah, we also got one of those.
Anastasia Shipnova. Do you think she's Russian? What
Chipernova?
country?
Yeah, she's. No, I'm gonna say she's Slovakian.
Ukraine?
Maybe.
Looks
Wish there was a way we could see.
Give the word and we'll get started, Commander.
Excavate it, baby.
Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, we have a secure transmission coming through.
Thanks, Central.
Source unknown. Patching it through
Let me
your
know. I'm
coordinates.
Commander. That's my name.
All right, go to
And
command.
that's General Kyle Snow. He tried to come up with a good name, but then he took an arrow to the knee. like that joke took
Really?
an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of nowhere. With a Skyrim reference from 2011.
Oh, it's this asshole.
Commander, the council you once knew is no more. Its membership.
Yeah.
We don't have to skip every one of those.
I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
We've seen it. You lived it, and I watched it in vidlog.
Yep.
Commander, we're doing stuff. You've given me the foresight to handle those conversations better.
Just outside resistance.
The private conversations I'm talking about with
Yeah.
Central and the rest of my people, because I'm running the whole base here. Well, you're on missions.
Track the alien black site to this region.
All right, remember, we got to take out these
shit.
black sites.
Yep.
And I know this is my bag, but
Oh. This was not your bag last time. Pour one out for Sitya. Trying to 1v1 a fucking mech.
To them without getting the aliens' attention, but
man, remember the great... I still think we would have... I don't know if we would have won, but I think we would have carried it 3 or 4 more episodes if I hadn't have fucked up with Ryu and did the hack properly. Because we would have been able to take the mech when it was super powerful. And I
Yeah.
think we would have succeeded in that mission. And the success of that would have propelled us forward with false hope for another mission or two.
Yep.
Until we got completely fucked.
Yep. Contact the resistance in the Black Site region. All right.
All right. Boom, boom.
you won't have time for
That was Facebook. I forgot to close it.
Since may have found
That notification sounds like someone's revealing the Trebek's revealing the category in fucking Jeopardy. We have the stockade for 300, please. Members of the resistance in East Asia. Yeah, we can get engineers in there in a second. We're gonna go over there and investigate for 6 days. Now look, the time went back and then it went forward.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our
Yeah.
research, we can pass
Yeah, we
time
will.
by scanning at sites like this
Get
one.
some engineers.
By your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
The outcome of this research can only
Ah.
advances.
Kyle, hybrid materials are researched. we have gained nanoscale vest, and we can also get pilated armor.
Pilated?
What? Plated? Pilated? What am I
Yeah,
looking
it's
at?
plated.
My vision's going. Nanoscale vest.
Yeah. Commander, this was one of our biggest problems that you were getting high on the job last time. Are you hitting the peace pipe?
Listen, peace and love, my brother. So we cannot do the pilated armor yet. We need some more alloys.
No, because that doesn't fucking exist.
I'm gonna say that every time now. So our choices
You know what?
here are pretty much modular.
Let's go to the third
resistant
timeline where I just do this all by myself.
Yeah, adjunct officer autopsy. You know what? I think we should probably do the autopsy.
Ah, shit. We should have put in somebody from The Good Place. I can't remember. Have you watched that show at all?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I know about it though. Like,
Then never mind, because I was going to make a reference that was very
Hell is a
spoilery.
bad place, and yeah.
Yeah, I was going to make a very spoilery reference, but I won't. Also,
Right.
yeah, it wouldn't really
I'm
fit because
gonna do
everyone's
the
dead.
corpse.
appear to be similar, if not
This is the Advent Soldier? Officer, okay.
Yeah.
That's going to give us a mind jack, baby.
Then I'm gonna go to the armory, I think.
to wonder how the Advent administration views our current.
Oh, let's go look at the memorial real quick.
Do they see us as
All right, so we have Kelly. Oh man, we have the first couple. I didn't realize it. It came out of nowhere.
Kelly
No
Kapowski's
wonder
here.
Zach did so good on the mission. He had some reason to get back.
Yeah. He took some tips from the ass man
So
himself.
all we need to do, we'll get Zach to kill everybody. All we need to do is make sure he's motivated. So we need to tell him, Kelly. So if Kelly drops, we're in trouble. Zach's gonna be a loose cannon, is what I'm saying.
Bobrovsky.
He'll panic immediately. We also have Fez, John Doe, because we couldn't find his actual name.
He doesn't have an actual name. That's the whole bit of that
That's
show.
generic, so we called him John Doe, which is the name they usually assign to unnamed.
Yeah,
victims
medical
in
shit. Yeah, or that
shit.
too. Yeah, so Fluke Girl's gonna be out for a little while. She got pretty fucked up though. She was at like one
Yeah,
health.
she did good though. Lily did good.
Oh, she did fantastic.
I feel like right now Kramer and Zach are our top ones. We can either bring.
I mean,
Fez or-
Kramer.
yeah,
Holy shit, Kramer's actually the highest ranking officer.
he is Kramer, the man who's crazy. We have a Kramer and trash heap of Lily's basically the mother of this group right now, is what I've
Yeah,
decided.
but she's like bedridden.
And Jane Kelly is irrelevant.
Yeah, fuck
sorry,
Jane
There's only one Kelly on the squad, Kapowski.
Oh shit! All right.
All right. Let's see what we can buy in engineering.
Yeah, let's go take a look at that memorial real quick though. I just want to see
Oh, you
see how
want to
many
go? Yeah, sorry, that was my
how
bad.
many bodies we don't have in there.
Pour one out. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's Miller, right? Your boy.
Yeah. Looks like
Having a
it.
beer. Is that Kapowski? Oh,
don't know.
Miller, you better watch out. Shit, no, it's
Zach
already
Morris is
started.
crazy.
He's around the corner watching, clearly,
What we can to honor our fallen soldiers.
plotting his next attack. If Miller falls in battle, I'm gonna. And Morris is in the mission. I suspect.
I mean, if he falls in battle, he's only gonna fall one way.
Yeah. Self. Oh look, he was next to a car that Zach shot and blew up.
Slowly.
Sorry, I was
Because
trying to
Zach
get the enemy.
stopped time! Oh shit! Alright.
There's no memorial. It's a bar right now. They're just having a good time.
Yeah, well, nobody died except for those two guys in the tutorial that I couldn't do anything about. So who gives a shit
Go
about
to
them?
engineering. Yeah, we're not looking at the wall. Let's build items. What can we build? All right, so we can build a flashbang. We can build a smoke. We can build. Yeah, this is what I'm here to do.
I would like one of those.
We bought
Three of those.
I'm not playing around anymore. We are loading our soldiers up. Not one of them isn't just going to be defensive, survivable.
I do believe
In the
that
later
takes up the
missions,
grenade slot,
All the
but-
fucking aliens. Yeah, so I'm just making sure we have enough to use at all
Alright.
times. Like, my idea is if we want to kit everyone out in something, we should be able to. So I might not always go 6 because but at least if we want to kit a base of 4 people out with something.
Yeah.
So that way, even in the early missions, if things look hairy, we're prepared to go scary, if you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
The helter and the skelter. you know. So we'll equip that during mission, but I feel like we can go back to the bridge now. We pretty much expended what we want. We got research going. We got 3 more days until we got the stockade here.
All right. I mean, view the
We're
room.
getting 22 supplies, which is super useful.
Yeah, because that basically just bought one of those vests
so we-
almost.
Yes, and I did burn a lot of supplies there, so we don't have enough to build the. I believe what we should build here is a power supply, right? The first thing.
No, we have power. We have power. 'Cause we have
Okay.
up to 12.
Okay, so maybe. Okay, we can't build anything until we get supplies. We'll see what we build next.
Yeah.
I might build the gorilla school so that everyone comes out a little better, because that actually worked well for us.
Yeah. We also still might be at a point where tutorial will tell us what we have to build.
I might build this instead. It's more expensive. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we can figure it out later. We have no supplies right now, so we can't.
But we will be getting some.
Hang on. Should we get
more excavation?
Yeah.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment.
Yeah, I hear you.
We can have them working on construction.
Rewards 28 supplies 24. Let's get the 28.
I mean, yeah.
Expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear up space for construction first.
All right, back to bridge, and we'll spin the wheel.
Yep.
Ah, we got a new engineer. I think we should fly back to Resistance HQ here.
I think you hit OK, but we manually fly back, right? Or is that how that works? Nice.
No, when I hit O, they fly back.
Okay.
All right, so if I hit X here, it says gain. Oh no, stop! Oh, I spun the wheel. Didn't mean to. Remember there was a store at the Resistance HQ?
No, there was
I just don't
the black market was nearby.
It's no, not a black market. I'm talking about. Remember at Resistance HQ we could like change. Maybe we need the options before it opens that up. Like you know how we could switch it so that it's like
yeah.
recover quicker. Or,
I think that was one of the
etc.
tech things actually.
Okay, yeah. I was curious if that was like a menu that I could do. You know, the Skulljack.
Yeah, no, this is the fucking. This is teaching about the Advent project or the Avatar project.
Skull Mind.
The data you see
The Mind Jack.
directly from this Advent Captain's implant. The sequence here
This is the autopsy
essentially
result,
you,
yeah.
Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing in your mind.
In our brain.
As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yeah.
However, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the commander from their network has likely caused
Significant damage. Okay, Commander.
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders.
Yeah, see, this is the other thing I was thinking about.
Observe.
What?
When we had good hacking, I was like, I wonder if there's ways to like, you know how all those soldiers that we were fighting in later missions were really good?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if there are ways to hack something that gets all their debuffs gone, because the way that screen indicates is that their buffs are all controlled at local sources. So like, I'm not necessarily saying in mid-mission of like, oh, mid-mission you'll be able to do this. I'm more thinking there could be a point in the story where it's like, hey, you know how there's like the
Which of these
evil
the dark
events?
events? But like
Maybe
the
it's
opposite.
hey, you did something that gave good benefits.
Yeah.
Now they're fucked. It's like, oh yeah, cool. You know, we have to treat this like we're the rebels at this point.
Objective added.
Construct the Proving Ground facility.
grounds,
Complete the Skulljack. That's what it is. Project in the Proving Ground. Use the Skulljack on it.
Wow, we've caught up to where we were last time because we never fucking
Yep.
did that.
So we've completed that. Now we need to contact the Resistance. Oh, in the Blacklist region, yeah.
Yeah, and research resistance communications and yeah.
Skulljack. Okay.
Yep. So those are the things we have to do generally.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
The Advent Captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing
So I'm gonna say communications is probably the most important thing here. That's how we
the network tower itself.
physically
Yeah,
can't
I'm okay.
go.
I'm okay with getting weapons later.
Yeah, we physically can't move forward without that one. So
I
I think that this is probably a good place to call this one, though.
I know we would start. We're gonna sting her on a mission.
All right.
I'll save here just to be safe, but
Yeah.
where's my? Oh. I thought my name was like the first one there. There it is, 0.
A lot of.
All right.
What can I do for you, Commander?
How are our supplies looking? 72. How much did we need to build a facility? I think that's in range.
No, they're
almost.
close, but not quite there.
Yep.
That's all right.
All right, we'll spin the wheel until for at least 4 days here, and if we don't get anything, we'll. There we go. Perfect.
View mission.
Willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations. The aliens are
Star Slayer.
pursuing them.
That'll also give us 85 intel. That's a lot.
Also, we'll get Dr. David Simon.
Yep. But you know when
Is
we'll
that
get him?
enough? It's a name. Next time.
Next time.
Next time, Kyle's gonna get the sticks, because the on-the-field commander's gonna take it home.
Yeah, gonna give him the dicks.